Camera's done.
Wiener.
Homebrew crap. I think that's what it's called.
That is funny.
Brother, friend of brother, me. Don't throw it back.
Funny,
All
you
right.
tell me not to do that.
Crap, I need a pencil.
I still need
All
my
right, there's
character.
that.
We're playing D&D.
Yeah, if that wasn't obvious enough. I have a spare pencil.
I have a pen, but it's in my room.
You know what? Screw it. I'll just use this pen.
I have an original pen in my room.
No, I have a pen in here. I just touched it. I just graced it. I caressed it with my finger.
Good choice of words.
Yes, it is. I don't know how long this video is gonna last. All right. You seem very silent.
It's because there's a video playing and she's kind of, frightened.
There's no one that watches my stuff. You literally have nothing to fear.
Come on, Beat Boop.
Yeah. So, something tells me you're not making a new
RPG.
character.
You still need to fill out your stuff.
Beat Boop is my life.
You still need to fill it out.
Nah.
Alright,
Forget
character
your-
name. I'm not using Rathabos this time.
I'm Aubergine.
I'm gonna make up my own classes and stuff. So.
I'm Aubergine.
Also, you're playing by my rules, my monsters.
Cool.
Since I got it all here, and I might as well. No, I don't have everything in here. But I do have. Could do Edward. Nah, I'm not doing Edward. We're totally using this. We're so using this. You guys are screwed.
What is that?
Let's just say. You won't be able to distinguish it from something else.
Yeah.
The backlight time didn't change. I didn't put it in settings.
I would just fix it every now and then.
Yeah, you're gonna be either you or you are gonna be in charge of that.
My thighs are too fat for that.
Shut up, you don't have thighs.
You sure about that? Yeah.
Ooh,
Stop!
we got a villain now.
Can all of those be good boys?
You really want this to be a good boy? You said
Yeah.
you kiss this
Yeah, I
thing.
kiss
This
that
thing
thing all day.
runs like this.
I
It
kiss
runs
that thing every
towards
day.
you, facing with
Kiss
its
that thing
back
every
to
day.
you.
Kiss that thing every single day. Every time I wake up
You
in the morning.
disappoint me in many
I
ways.
wake up in the morning and I dab. Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm scared.
good.
Can I read your pet cemetery?
No.
Dang.
Anyway, black dogs.
That's racist.
No, what's wrong?
That
Why?
happens to all your
Dollar
books.
store brand.
That
Why?
was a dollar store. That was Michael's.
This was $4 at the dollar store.
Okay then. It still works.
Duct
Ooh.
tape.
Duct tape fixes everything.
Yeah, it does.
Sticker
Do I
book.
have literally anything else? I have monsters. I have my
Does
notes
fix
app. Put that back.
It fixes
Oh yeah,
everything.
I thought you were trying to steal it. I was like, put that back.
That's mine. I don't want to talk about it. I gotta still figure out my thing.
Alright. I'm getting distracted. Drawings.
How do we know our armor classes and speeds? Where's your makeup?
Alright, don't put that down.
Okay.
Because if you do, if we actually play a real game,
We're gonna play
you're
real
gonna
game
no. This is like bootleg stuff because I don't know the rules. The most I'm gonna have to my disposal is this
now. What is it called then?
D&D.
It's the game, dummy. What's
D&D.
that thing called?
It doesn't say it.
People walking through a forest to fight a dragon. Gosh, the thing, you're not paying attention. Alright, this has
My pee hard.
yeah, this is decently good. This is decently good.
Discord. Not now.
Discord. Discord. Alright, we're probably not going to use that, so that's why I put it over there. You know what? I'm not going to use Leaf. Let's just come up with a random name. Oh, God, I'm bad at this.
Felicia. Bond.
Hammer
quickly.
Whacker.
Hammer whacker. I agree.
Hammer Whacker.
You're probably too dirty. That we didn't understand that.
Let's go with not surreal.
Surreal. You ready, Beep Boop?
You?
Let's go with.
That's Caden.
Oh.
I'm right there.
That one right there's Caden.
All right.
On that one.
Shut up. Quit whispering. The camera's here as well. Anyway.
That one right there.
All right. Since we're starting off this story,
That one, that's me.
I just need a name. Let's go. Let's just go.
Opera Gene.
No.
Decepticon.
No.
Decepticon. I
No.
have all those old Decepticon
Toilet
games.
flusher.
Oh.
God
Pog.
dang it! You're making me go through my notes. My notes.
All I have is
my
my.
notes.
All I have is my background, my class level, my race, and my name, and my name.
Oh no.
Your name and your name.
No, I have to put my name, and I have to put the character's name.
Oh, I
My name
didn't
and my
delete
name.
it. Thank God.
My name and my name.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, back to what I was doing.
Caleb was like, I'm going off the rails on a Friday drum. I had to control the radio. I had to control the music when
That's
we were
cool.
driving. Some of it wasn't that great, some of it was pretty good.
All right, let's just go with.
Oh, I showed them Devil's Train, and they were like, I don't hate it.
See, it's good.
I like it. It's on my gaming playlist.
Race.
Guacamole.
God dang it! Why is it so? I create literally everything off the top of my head, and I can't create this. You know what?
So I don't do my strengths or anything.
No, don't do that.
Where are my weapons?
Probably on the back. No, equipment's right here.
Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's just everything.
No.
Oh, wait, we get to draw a character? That's pretty cool. I don't need to know how to draw a Minotaur first.
Oh, this is just more personal stuff. I'm adding this over here.
Oh,
Don't give me copy strike. Put that down.
I don't know what the CP, the SP, the EP, the GP, and
Then
PP
don't look
is. Yeah, PP.
That.
PP.
Okay.
We should have started recording after we finished getting this ready.
Yeah, we should have, but might want to stretch out the run time. People can listen to this in the background.
Skip forward too. That at a time.
Yeah, sure. You can skip this anyway. What character?
Right.
Mr. Lightman.
She did it.
Let's just go with.
Watch my weapon be. Cleaver.
A rock.
Scam. Ooh, battle hammer.
Oh, a rock tied to a stick. And call it the whacker rock.
See this? That's the
Send button. Is that your only friends only thing?
No, that's everyone except for Jeremy and her mother.
See this? That's the send button.
See this? That's the send button. Do you see this? That's the send button. Interesting. Got it.
If you're
I'm
gonna
all
be
leaky.
That's okay to be drunk with further away. Oh, my Totodog's name is Crucia. Acknowledge.
Gay!
Mm.
The big gay.
Mm.
That's so sad.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Please revive.
God dang. You know what? Low,
Okay, put on some music.
no, copy strike.
I'm
I
kidding.
do have, I could just do lo-fi radio.
What?
Like-
I want to listen to Bob Ross. It's so calm. It's so calming. Beautiful.
Free to use background music. God dang it, you can't find it. You can't find it. Find it on Spotify.
I'm so funny. I'm gonna go sleep
Alright, music for streaming on Twitch and stuff.
And stuff.
What are the instructions?
Suspicious. Listen to some
It all
elevator
feels-
music.
It heals, but it never does. I want to hear Identity owns the thing. What is this?
No. Alright. Make good.
It's crazy how you're not in frame, but like that box is, but you're not.
Alright, so class. Hey! No sus! That's my job.
So it's
Anyway.
hey, ready? I'm gonna do my trick. You ready?
Alright.
Cool.
This is literally already 12 minutes long.
Probably.
It is.
Oh, it is? Okay. Alright, let's go with class and level. I don't know what to make this guy's class. I forgot different classes. God dang it.
Be a warlock.
No, I need to figure out his spontaneous. Gash, can I get the manuals, please? Thank you. Okay. I should probably look into the rule book.
Ooh.
Not a good idea.
Alright, I got
Dio,
I
we
got-
did
I-
that at school.
I scrolled.
with the
I flipped
bobby
right to the
pin.
place I was supposed to.
What place were you going to?
Character or classes.
Class design?
No, just classes in general.
Read me some classes.
Second. Creating a character.
That's kind of a nice gaming setup there.
Wait, let's see. Oh, that gaming setup. My gaming setup isn't terrible.
It's a dude who goes to your school. Who is
Class.
it? Mason Tillman?
I don't know Mason. Are you talking about the Mason we met today?
No, unless his last name's Tillman.
I don't know. It's Tillman.
Yeah, he's friends with Braden. Braden. Bigfoot.
Alright, I guess.
only
No,
have-
I'm just gonna make up a class. He used to be a property investigator, so he will be a soothsayer.
Look at the T-Wolf V9 gaming mouse. I think I might buy it.
Soothsayer, which is a version of like fortune teller or someone who tells the truth.
You look up the T-Wolf V9 gaming mouse. I already have all the.
Could you
Boom.
be any slower?
Shut up!
Make me.
Alright, now I have to create a plot. Ha 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 ha! But don't worry, it's very easy. You're being hunted down. Ha ha. Guess by who? Guess who?
The guy I would kiss.
Guy with what?
The guy I would kiss.
You're
No, but
being
he's coming
haunted
later.
by a carrot with a freaky
Nope.
face.
Coronis Blathus. You must have messed up big time. So right now, you're in a town.
No,
Minding your
not.
own business.
Where
Shut
am
up.
I?
You
Oh,
guys-
you're there.
You guys are in this part
Yeah.
looking out towards the town.
Okay.
You're on a hill looking out towards the town.
No, I'm not.
What do you spot immediately first?
This
burger
thing over here.
A burger store.
Shut up. Not the
Wait,
compass rose.
Where are we?
We are right here. To put the timeline of what time it is, It is about 2034, yes, year 2034.
Oh no.
It's the year 2034, and I am the only one with semi-modern weapons.
I have a battle hammer and throwing knife.
You're also struggling to draw that.
That's
Anyway.
the point. It's supposed to look derpy.
Anyway, right? All right. What do you spot first?
I spot the voice crack in your voice, but second I spot the lion shield ghost costume.
No. Like this is just a map of what everything's supposed to look like. What do you like? Just think of something. What do you spot?
A tree.
That place right there. The ruins.
You spot a abandoned abandoned building. What do you spot?
A horse.
You spot a horse of some kind.
With
And
5 legs.
And I will spot.
You cartoony.
I spot the local Blue Oyster Cult Club.
Oh my god.
And no one will get it's not. I'm not calling it Blue Oyster Cult for that reason. I see men coming in and out. Only men.
Oh no.
We have to meet someone and seek shelter, but we don't know where. So, all right. I'm going to roll.
We seek shelter inside.
I'm going to roll a normal dice.
Okay.
I don't count on this because I spotted it. So if it's from 1 through 3, if it's a 3 or lower, we go to the horse. If it's not either of those, we go to your abandoned building. A 6. We're going to the abandoned building. Shut up. We're going to the abandoned building.
You suck. Can the horse come with us?
No, you gotta go to the horse first, but we all are together. So, we go to the abandoned building. We're walking around. We're doing our sneaky stuff. And we're jumped by three delinquent teen boys. They don't look hot. They look terrible, ugly. The equivalent of goblins, because they were poisoned at birth because of pollution. Who's attacking first?
Me. The horse.
He said it first. You don't
With
have a
with
horse.
his
You don't have a horse yet.
Leg.
So, you attack first. What do you attack with?
My throwing knives.
Alright. This will dictate how accurate you are.
Good.
If you get a good enough roll, you'll kill instantly.
Okay.
If you miss completely, then they get your knife.
No, they're my knives. They're magical. They come back to me.
Alright then, never mind.
They appear in my pocket like Percy Jackson.
You have a 13, which means you hit them, but not killing them. Alright, so it's one of them, the same person that actually attacked you, or is attacking you now with a broken beam.
Bean?
Beam.
Oh.
As in he ripped it off the abandoned building side and beat you with it.
I said bean.
This will dictate how heavy the hit will be. A 7. Not too bad, not too good,
I don't know
but
my armor
not
classes.
decently bad.
I don't know my armor
Up
classes.
next is you. How are you going to
I
attack?
gotta have damage counter.
No.
I'm gonna shoot him in the
Think about
ear,
this.
and it comes out his other ear.
Alright.
Straight
This
to
is
the brain.
no.
Straight to the brain.
I'm gonna roll twice. Reasoning. One of them
That
is
sounds awesome.
No. Yes, actually. I'm gonna roll this one to make sure the position's right. Because I don't think they're gonna be turning their head like this to face you. So if you get a really high number,
No, it's the one that was attacking
you get the
him.
highest number on this thing, which we did is perfectly facing this way with his ear towards you. This will dictate if you actually got it.
19.
You actually got it. It didn't go out it didn't go out the other way, but it's now stuck between here. He is dead. Of course there's Nab. But he is dead now. Alright? Now it's my turn to attack. I'm attacking using the fact that I'm an investigator, I don't want to kill them. I want to hurt them very badly till they probably can't move, but I don't want to kill them. So, Paloa, Leaky, this will dictate how dangerous his attack is, because he's using his Glock's cutter, 9mm.
Got my Glock and my Rari.
No, Glock's cutter. It is a thin gun with the magazine, once out of bullets, turns into a box cutter style blade. Like a
Oh, a
like a
stabber?
no, like a switch. Fine, but like a switchblade, but with a
sta-
box cutter style blade. It's very similar
stabber.
to what. It's very similar in look to the blades used in Attack on Titan, but very small, obviously. All right, so I run up to him and I try to pistol whip him. Cash, do the
I
thing,
noticed.
please. I pistol whip one of them. I pistol whip the one you hit, knocking him out completely. But the other guy was behind me.
Ba-dink.
He tries to hit me with a lead pipe.
But I throw my throwing knife at him and he gets smacked
No,
in the face.
he got a 1. He missed completely. He went this way with it. All right, up
It's
next
like
is
your
you.
axe.
There's only one guy left. The other one's dead, and the other guy's knocked out. What are you gonna do? What attack do you want to do? Do you want to just ram into him because you're a Minotaur?
But instead of running into him, I run right next to him and smack my hammer onto his face.
You killed him, and his body is now smushed into a pancake. You got a 20 with that one. All right, so the encounter is done,
I didn't
and I
even
call the
finish.
police on the last guy. But the problem is, you stabbed him, you killed a guy, and you killed another guy. We aren't supposed to be here anymore, so we call the police, then move them on ourselves, and walk away. And because I am this soothsayer class, when I'm bending the truth of what actually happened, and there was a fight that happened. And luckily, your knives appear in your pocket. So this will dictate how good that is. This is very crappy D&D. Okay, so they don't really believe me, but so they're trying to question me even more. Who wants to do something?
Me.
You can't kill them.
Oh, me.
All right,
me,
so
me,
what
me,
do you
me, me,
what
me.
do you want to do to get them off of my back specifically? Because I'm obviously the oldest person here.
We see a creepy dude.
They're all 3 creepy, delinquent,
No,
ugly men.
no. There's another creepy dude sleeping in a tree with his sleeping bag.
So a homeless person. So, here.
But no. He has
We're gonna roll
a
we're
bunch
gonna
of
roll,
weapons next to him.
No, we're gonna roll for fate.
No. We put our we rested our weapons by his tree. He's handing you the tree, and then you see his weapons.
We're rolling a fate roll to see, or this doesn't actually exist, but I'm making this up as I go. We're gonna roll for fate to see how well this is gonna go.
10.
Yeah, that person doesn't exist.
No.
Anyway, so you're out. That person doesn't exist. Your thing can't happen. What about you?
Me?
Yes. As you're over there sketching away.
There's a fish monster.
You're already done. You can't bend fate anymore for this encounter.
Oh.
Because
So
thinking of this realistically, we're in a dystopian society with a Hawaiian detective, beat boot,
We're in Hawaii.
and a minotaur. No, not we
My
aren't.
bo-
I'm from.
my boy,
Leaky's from Hawaii.
my boy named Aubergine.
He. Anyway, what do you do to get the cops off of our back? That doesn't involve killing them or someone else. All right.
Use
well,
my
it doesn't
charm.
involve killing them.
Use my charm, but to say that I.
This is a roll to see if you actually have charm.
I have no charm.
You have charm. Anyway.
I ask if we could please go away for $1.
So you bribe the cops.
For the
Yes.
dollar.
Let's
my
see how
charm.
well they take
My
that.
charm.
A quarter apiece.
So they take the bribe,
But they don't go away.
but it's not enough. It's not enough. They don't go away. They're not doing anything, but it's not enough.
We bribed them
So-
to not prosecute us. Boom.
I'm going to try and
5
use
o'clock
my
in the lobby.
charisma, which probably isn't very good, to try to get them more money, but promising them more money. It doesn't work. I'm not very charismatic at all. I have a 1 right here. So that failed in their attempts. They saw right through my attempt of faking money. This is my
It's
attempt.
gonna be like a cartel.
So this is our attempt at running away.
Like, I'll just get on my back and
We
sit
run
up.
away as fast as possible
Yeah.
on your back.
Yeah.
Do the light. Out like a light. Anyway,
Like
so we got a 19 for that. We're running away.
toes.
But because of what we've all tried to do, the only person they're really after is me and somewhat you, because you've tried to twist fate into something that could never possibly happen.
I just tried to give
So
money.
it's just
They
us.
needed a loan. They
Right,
let
they-
me more. I'm sorry.
So we're running away. Where are we going to run away?
the
Think-
forest
no.
right there.
No, like this map is just what the town looks like. That's not what it actually has in it. Because this is dystopian. I just told you that. So where are we running away?
So we're right here.
Are we running to the
We're
gay bar?
in some ruins. We run into a forest and
So we're in a park. We're in a small patch of trees.
we run into a small patch of trees of like.
I
Just
wanted to go to the gay bar.
Well, where do you think we're going? Because that has plot significance. Why do you think I made the reference?
A
Anyway,
25 tree area.
fine. We run into the trees. This is our chance to evade them.
And I'm throwing stripper money.
This is not what these dice are used for. I'm just using these for stuff. We cannot evade them. We cannot dodge between trees because you're a hulking beast.
So I'm just
So-
running through the
Else
So
beat
right
him.
now they're
We'll
firing.
shrink him.
At this point, they're tired and they're firing guns at us. I'm going to fire my gun back at one of them.
Why can't we just go to this room?
Why can't
Because we're all the way
Elf
over
Beat
here.
Boop just shrink y'all?
Oh yeah, Beep Boop is a
I don't
forest.
think you can shrink us.
No,
Nice.
she's a forest nymph or whatever.
Oh,
Nymph.
I can
And
call the
Jeff,
other animals.
she can-
You're in a forest, yes, but let me try to shoot someone
So
first.
she'd be like, no tree. You
Don't
slap
worry,
him.
don't worry. I shot him in the toe and he didn't even notice. So this is a roll to see if you can call upon the other
No,
spirits in the forest.
no, we don't do that. Get rid of that.
I mean,
we don't do
fine.
No, I
that.
wanted to
No,
do
we
that.
get trees
No,
and
no.
get the
What
trees.
does she want to do?
Let's get the trees to slap them.
That's calling upon the tree spirits. What do you want to do?
Let's call upon the tree spirits and like
the
kill them.
trees.
And grab their toes.
To get their roots and hang them by their toes.
I shot one of them in the toe, so one of them's probably gonna have like no toe after this. Luckily, I
And
did
then
that. Possibly.
strangle them.
Yeah.
Oh no! You killed them. You hung.
He grabbed it by
You hung them. You hung them.
With a tree.
You hung them with a tree. This isn't the gallows. Don't do that. So they've been hung. So we've killed multiple people. Like, no. Let's think about this before we continue.
That's why
You killed 2 people.
That's-
You stabbed a guy, then killed another. And the most
why
I've done is knock someone
That's
out.
why my background is a criminal.
My background's an investigator.
You're so weird.
All right, so
You're a queer.
we get. Why do you think I did the gay bar? Anyway, that's probably even some significance for this. Anyway, so
That's my Plix PS.
we're out, and this time I'm choosing to go closer to the gay bar, not towards it because, let's be honest, a gay bar named the Blue Oyster Cult. With this guy, he wants to get as close to it as possible without looking suspicious.
Me?
Especially in front of the big buff Minotaur.
No, she uses.
Anyway,
No, I was talking about Lexi.
she already hung them by their heads and toes.
Oh, she's exhausted.
She killed
She's
them.
exhausted. She's exhausted.
Yes, obviously we're all exhausted. We just ran.
I take now.
We ran
I take
literally.
now right
We
here.
ran from here to here to here, and now we're in the gay bar.
Oh,
Near
boy,
it.
I got
So-
the best stamina. I'm
so-
barely breaking a sweat.
Shut up. Anyway,
That's
we're walking. We're walking here, and we see. Well, we see. You see, there's the people in the gay bar, and
Oh, no.
so they're sitting there, walking in and out, staying in for a while. There's a lamp on the upper floors, and we are currently walking, or more like making our way in and out of some alleyways to both find a place to rest, and for my guy, the investigator, he's got no. Well, my guy, he's got a hint, a premonition to go towards the Blue Oyster Cult.
Those things are just
So-
30 minutes long.
30 minutes?
It's 28.
Ah, this is gonna be fun then. So,
First 12 minutes, you just was like.
yeah, us like rambling on. I forgot I was supposed to have music. So, hopefully this is free to use and I'm not
Elevator
getting copyrighted.
music.
Anyway, so
Sniff.
we're looking for a place to stay. Your choice. All right, where do you want to go? Because there's currently a hotel, a crappy motel, and a random person's home.
Random person's home.
All right,
Most
so we're
conspicuous.
gonna knock on their door and we're gonna see the
Request-
likelihood of
request
how they're gonna answer.
hospitality. Request the hearth.
Fine, we're gonna use your charisma, which you somehow have, with a bullhead for
Boy,
a bullhead.
I'm
for
a
head.
goat.
That's not what a
satyr.
minotaur
I'm
is,
not a
dude.
satyr, I know.
You were born from a woman having intimate relations with a bull. That's the story of the Minotaur. That's. Ooh. Alright, so this is a charisma roll to see if they actually let us in. We knock on the door. Do they let us in?
Request your hospitality.
How did you do that?
Request-
They let us in with open arms. We get to eat with our family.
No, we're like,
We get to meet her parents.
We
No,
get
no.
to meet her parents.
no, we're like,
It's 30 minutes.
we knock on the door, they open up. Come inside.
Like, you get to meet my parents now. Like, and it's only you too. Like, you're the only one that allowed us to do this.
You
so,
can hold my baby.
So we're eating, we're rested up. And
I take a nap.
so you take a nap. And this is gonna roll, I don't know, to see how long we're gonna stay. Random dice. So we stay there for almost the entire night.
A week.
We stay there for almost the entire night. We're leaving at dusk. We leave at dusk. They let us go. And we see that the bar is still open.
Ooh.
Still open. So, when the bar is still open, I suggest that we go towards it to investigate, because it seems kind of suspicious that it's still open. I'm really pushing this plot line, and I'm terrible at this. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Should we go?
Why not?
Alright, so we're going. We walk in, but you're immediately pushed out because you're a female. Because this is a male-only bar.
How does I know? And I'm a female.
Because you're a nature spirit. I mean...
Is she a druid?
No, thinking about this literally. You've read Percy Jackson books. So thinking about this literally, most of them are going to be druids. Or most of the druids are going to be female. With like
Juniper.
one male. One male. And even that, the one male's in a book you haven't read yet.
Which one?
Maze. Green Trials of Apollo.
I haven't seen those. I haven't read those.
Yeah, good. Anyway, so yeah, you aren't allowed in, but they're nice about it because boys your cult.
No,
They're
I
nice
gotta
about
use
it.
my charisma to let him in.
Beat.
Let her
So
in.
yeah. No, she uses the charisma. You can't do everything for us with your ungodly amount of charisma. So you will try to. All right, do you want to try to seduce him? I want to see how this
Yeah.
goes.
Do you want to try? Do you want to?
Yes.
Yes.
Ose. So you try to go and seduce the
Bouncer.
obviously like
The bouncer.
homosexual bouncer. Because I'm really pushing this plot line.
11.
Okay,
17.
so it works somewhat. You make him flustered. You make him a bit flustered. You make him a bit warm. So he lets you in on the condition that
You act like a
you
man.
stick with us.
Okay.
So we go in, and immediately it's bumping. It's going on. It's going on. We got the music going. And specifically, there's one place off to the far right corner. And over there, you see, like, the guy has an
A
aura.
horse face
The
dude.
person has an aura about them. Like, they feel off. Like, looking at them makes you uncomfortable. And not in that type of way. Like, looking at them is hard. It's hard to look at them. So, I go up to him, and this is going to dictate if he responds to the fact that I tried to talk to him. So, he barely bats an eye and continues on about with his men around him. And so, who's going to try again to get him to talk?
Me.
All right. You're going to try to get him to talk.
With his charm.
With his ungodly amount of charisma. It doesn't work at
Man,
all.
This
He
guy's
doesn't even-
solid.
He
Here,
doesn't even
I'll
acknowledge
talk
your
to
presence.
him.
You try to talk to him.
Yes.
You try to talk to him. He barely bats an eye with you as well. So we're stuck listening to this guy talk all smooth with his men around him.
I'm riding my backstory right now.
Yeah, good luck with that. So, at this point, I got a short temper. I want this to keep going. I want to get answers. I'm kind of curious. So I, breaking the rule of the bouncer, walk around towards the actual bar part. And I try to ask the main guy who that is. Meanwhile, you guys are still like attempting to get him to talk, but he's not listening. So, reluctantly, the guy tells me a very vague story about only calling the guy by the Ace of Hearts. He only calls him the Ace of Hearts, and the people around him are the King and Queen of Hearts. notice how the queen is still a guy. Anyway, so I learned that about him, and I'm going to you guys to tell him, hey, the guy is known as the Ace of Hearts. And immediately when I say that, the guy looks to me, looks to the bouncer, and then the bartender, and immediately the bartender's head caves in on itself. And then he looks to us. There's three of us. He looks to you, and looks to me. And he immediately gets up, walks through the couch like he's a ghost, shocking everyone around him except for the king and queen, walks upstairs and looks at both of us and says, follow me. And then we follow him. Alright, one of you is going to say something, including me, but that's later. So, what do you want to say?
Blockalaka Schling Dong.
This is going to roll to... No, I need to roll that fate thing. I don't think this is going to work. This is going to roll to see if you alter fate to actually have that happen.
No.
Okay, so that actually happens, and it gives you the weirdest look possible. And immediately says, I should really kill you. But I can't right now. So I'm going to just stick with this, and, you there, big boy.
Hold on.
What are you going to say?
Oh. Why is Ace of Hearts the guy's name?
What?
Why is the name Ace of Hearts?
Why do you have the name Ace of Hearts?
Yeah.
This is going to dictate the level of anger in his response. So he's not angry at all. In fact, he beckons all of us to sit on the couch. looking at you a little weird. That Blockalaka Sling Dong, whatever you said isn't working. So we're walking. We sit next to him, and he explains that he is part of a gang called the Deck of Cards, and he is the Ace of Hearts, and he runs recruitment in a very particular way. And as soon as he says this, his voice changes a little bit. It's noticeable. We notice that he does it. We notice that his voice changes slightly. He's trying to sweet talk us into something. Like he's trying to sell us something. So we notice this, and then I ask him, what does the gang do? He's not very particular. He says that the gang is a group of people who work with various deeds around the whole of the country that we're in. Which is pretty nice, pretty decent amount of information, but not the best. Very vague. Now he tries even harder to talk to us. And his sweetest sucking tongue.
Okay.
So he's trying harder and harder to talk to us. He's trying to compliment us, ask us how we've been, stuff like that. Normal stuff. Your turn to say something. Ask a question. What to ask him. God, this hurts my knee, and...
What would be a good question?
That's computer. He doesn't say that. But think of a question.
No.
Think of a question, any question.
More specifically, what does the gang do, I guess?
What does the gang do specifically? So he says specifically, his branch, the Hearts, runs recruitment through seduction. Let's just say he does it through seduction. But in a very particular method. And then that's where he points to you specifically. And then 15. His voice starts to kind of loosen you up a little bit. You're a bit more... That sounds weird. You're a bit more relaxed. How about I say that? You're a bit more relaxed. You're not he doesn't look at you as angrily, and you aren't as Blockalaka Sling Dong. So next is your question.
Yeah, what's going on?
What are you going to ask him?
Why am I asking questions?
What?
Why am I asking questions?
We're trying to get him to talk. Because right now we're being hunted and we don't know why.
Ask him to
and
talk.
I have a premonition, a vision.
I'm asking him to talk.
So you're going to angrily ask him to talk.
No.
Spill
Like
the
charisma.
beans.
Oh, no, not your charisma. So you ask him to talk. He starts talking. He also mentions that currently the only other branch in the area is the diamonds. And they work with, and then his voice trails off. And then I catch him on that. And with a bit of firmness, I ask him, that sounds weird. With a bit of firmness, I ask him, what do they rule over? The diamonds, what do they rule over? That goes over poorly, and he gets angry at me. And immediately I feel a hand on my shoulder. He is still like right there, like on the other side, and it's on my shoulder. But I don't look yet. I don't look yet. Yeah, I don't look yet. I wait on that. I wait to look. I keep saying waiting. So next he starts to go on about the other branches are the clubs and the spades. And then at this point, he willingly goes to the spades and points to my gun and says, he probably supplied that to you, didn't he? Who did? And I ask, who did? And almost immediately, he says the name Bruno. But the way he says it, it is a last name. You catch that. And what question do you ask about the last name?
Bruno who?
He looks at you a little weird and says, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all to me.
Backstory done. Okay.
And then he looks back to you and starts sweet talking again. And this time his voice is making you feel a little sleepy. You're feeling a little bit sleepy, like you want to rest your shoulder on, you rest your head on something, but your head is so massive and your horns are so massive that you just go and rest your head on your own shoulder, which is weird. So I look to him and say, that's kind of weird. And then he looks to me and with a somewhat failed attempt tries to do the same to me. It's not really working. Only reason why it's somewhat working, I'm an investigator. I'm always tired. So I go to him and I look him in the eyes and I can't use my soothsayer abilities to try to gleam into his future.
Yeah, you can look at me.
But he gleams into mine and says, interesting. So I'm immediately freaked out.
Can we like?
Because he somewhat looked like he was trying to copy what I could do.
Can I have a comment on that story?
What?
Can he like look into my? So I forget my backstory, and then he looks into it and projects it.
No, that's
I
not
just
what.
want to read aloud my backstory.
No, that's not what his ability does.
No, I just want to read it out.
Right now, he's using two separate abilities, and his first one could crush your head in an instant.
No, I just want to.
His second one is called
Read it.
clairsentience. Don't read it. You'll get to it eventually. Whenever we get arrested,
Fine.
which will happen hopefully in this video, because I got my guy's backstory. Oh, this hurts my knees. Anyway, so I catch him and angrily say, "What is that?" And he fires back, almost as angry with his own answer, clairsentience. It stops right there, and then he tries to seduce me. Works a bit more effectively, and I'm not tired. I just feel a little fatigued. I don't want to lift up my hands. I don't want to move from my sitting position, which is probably like this.
I feel fatigued every
It's
day of
probably
my
like
life.
this.
I feel fatigued every day of my life.
Shut up. No one asked. Kill. Anyway. So, he points to you, and with the charm in his voice asks, with a bit of failure,
No. He goes.
where'd you come from?
No, he goes.
Where'd
you come from?
It sounds like you squeezed a goose who was trying to talk and he goes, hey. So, he asked all of us, where'd you come from? His seduction isn't really working. At that point, I'm already mentioning the fact that it's seduction. Yes, he's trying to seduce all three of us.
Okay.
You just killed an animal or something over there, an elephant. So, he asked where we're from. This is where you can add part of your backstory as in where you're from. Where are you from?
I was never really from somewhere. I was an accidental birth with a wanted abortion, but escape aid.
He looks at you and tries to soothe you, but he's obviously uncomfortable.
No, my backstory is terrible.
So he goes So he goes to you and asks, and now it's your turn to say where you're from.
Oh.
You're from the forest.
You're from a forest.
spirits.
You just appeared out of a tree.
I'm from forest, unicorn, booty holes. I came out of a purple leaf, and my mother was half frog.
Okay.
Blazing through his uncomfortability.
I'm just laying down right here.
Okay, cool. Blazing through the uncomfortableness of what he just heard, he immediately says, interesting. And then I explained to him that I am from the Trans-Australian Union, the Hawaiian branch, which also means he gets a lot of tourists in his area and a lot of stolen crime. He's an investigator specifically on a set of cases known as the surreal cases, because the murderer he caught, who they can't prove killed anyone, but also know that he killed someone because he's openly said it. His name calls himself Sir Real, and he looks to me and immediately fills in some of the blanks that I missed and the gaps. Fills in some of the gaps and starts to seduce me even more. And at this point, this is a very good. He's doing this very good. I'm feeling very relaxed, very tired, as if I just drank a lot. So I look down at my own drink.
Why are you so tired? You look so exhausted and died.
It is not spiked, but it is a bit stale. Anyway, so next he looks to you and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Put your hand on my shoulder.
The fact that you did that made him a bit uncomfortable and dialed back the seduction. Next, he looks to you and smiles. The smile is very heartwarming and very calming. Not too calming, but decently calming. So what do you say in return? Or what do you do in return?
I smiled back with leaves stuck in my teeth.
He does not like that. Next he goes to meet the most seduced.
That's pretty great.
Is the video still recording? Yes.
Yes,
It is.
it's
So
47 minutes.
he goes to meet the most seduced out of all of us at this point with that nat 20, and he puts a hand on my shoulder, but not his hand, a second hand. This is when I look behind myself and spot
Batman.
Batman.
and feast my eyes upon. I need my pencil back. Never mind. I already changed it. Feast my eyes upon this. The stand incubus. Which is why he's able to seduce us like this, and he passed through the couch.
Okay, Jordan.
But shut up, not Jotaro. But he doesn't explain that right
I didn't
away.
even say Jotaro,
He says,
okay.
that's just my fighting spirit. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't play that actually. Alright.
Yeah.
But, so he explains that his fighting spirit.
Oh, I want to go there to the bigger trees.
You're home.
This is my home.
Immediately, he hears a knock. We hear a knock on the door. It's not the police, but it's the bar owners asking the guy and calling him by his name. Abacchio. It's Italian for little lamb. But the guy who says it walks up to him, places a hand like this, and says, Abacchio.
Little lamb, little lamb.
The owners here are a bit disappointed you killed their favorite bartender.
So he's like a roll off. Oh, yeah, okay.
No.
I'm sad that Miss Matinee died or something.
Who?
Matinee, he died. He died.
Oh, yeah, he died. Anyway, so
Oh!
sad. So after seeing that display, all of us are
Disgruntled.
oddly comfortable with it. Not that it's really that bad. It was just a
Ow,
Abacchio. No, that'd be different. But so we watched this go down, and because of this, we tried to.
sneak out.
We tried to sneak out.
It works.
It doesn't work too badly. You guys make it to the door, but I am pulled back by my neck
Because you're just
by
fanboy.
by Incubus, and I am put up close and personal, right next to Abacchio. Now, Now at this point, the other guy has left. He doesn't want to be a part of this, but he takes his hand and runs it through your hair. He runs his hand through your hair.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird for you at least, because you have a neck up and bull hair.
Yeah, that's why I made the neck weird.
So he attempts to get me to lick him.
Oh, he.
Now. He attempts to get me to lick him with his stand incubus by like forcibly holding my head close to him. It's not working. I got my jaw firmly clenched. You notice that, and what do?
Scream queer.
No, stop. Anyway, what do? It works, but it's not as painful as you'd expect. So you get pimp slapped back with his hand into the wall. You are stuck.
I yoink out my hair.
You are stuck in the wall.
Beep boop.
What do you choose to do?
So I have this magical power, so I can choose people not to get smacked by way.
No.
So I go
it's
like
not
this.
his weapon. It's his hand.
No, I go like
Literally, he goes, you go, and he goes.
No, that's to her. And I'll pick up my hammer and go.
No, you're a paladin. Choose something your god would let you do.
Oh, okay.
Which is obviously Hephaestus.
Charisma.
You use your charisma
on
to
everybody. On everybody.
No, fine.
Like-
you try to use your charisma to
I
talk
use my
everyone
I use-
down.
I use
You
my
try to
dented
talk
head.
everyone down.
I use my dented head.
No, stop. He doesn't have a dented head.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Okay.
So you try to sweet talk everyone down. You try to calm everyone down. It does not work one bit. The most you did was cause little bits of the ceiling to fall.
Yeah, first.
And I fall face first.
No, you're not. You're still stuck. So at this point, he's trying to get me to lick again, monologuing on how the fact that you guys tried to escape while I was so generously allowing you to live to begin with says something about your character.
They got some great.
I lick a small bit of his sweat and immediately feel like I'm about to throw up.
Why?
I'm getting to that.
Over him.
I'm immediately feeling like I'm about to throw up.
Stop
and I
falling
hold it
for
in.
him, Caden.
I hold it
know
in.
You have hots for
He
that kind
grins.
of bondage stuff, but chill.
He grins and forces me to look towards you guys and throw up. So I do.
Oh my.
I'm stuck in the wall.
Oh my-
I hit both of you with some of it. Not a lot of it. Not a
He's
little bit.
stuck in my
But
hair.
some of it. And immediately it sticks to you.
Yeah, I got
It
some
sticks
in my
you
hair.
to the wall
Ew.
and gets
Oh,
stuck,
my
and
hair.
it sticks your ear to your horn. Like it's pulled back like this.
My other, both of them?
No, one ear to your horn.
I'm like,
So immediately we're all freaked out. What do you do? This is a full battle now. What do you do? Well, you're stuck. You can't do anything. What do you do?
my throwing knives.
Oh, is there a forest near us?
The throwing knives stab him with. No, we're in the middle of a city in a blue oyster cult bar.
Blue roof house.
Get all
So,
the dumpster rats to come attack
So-
you.
so you see this 19? You don't kill him, but you wound him. You wound him. And he tries to use me to deflect, and it grazes past me, hitting him in his shoulders, pinning him to the back of the couch. This is when
Well, we have to hurry.
he
'cause
releases-
My,
he
my
re-
things will come back to me.
he releases.
Boy.
Yeah, yes, that's a very good idea. But we have to hurry. He releases me, and then that's when Incubus unflurries its wings, and uses one of its abilities,
But I'm stuck to the
aka
wall.
yes, which he's going to use that to his advantage.
No.
We're like that thing.
But he
over-
can't. But he can't right now.
Jesse.
So what he goes up to him, and lifts up his fist. Incubus does, and punches you square in the chest.
Abby.
But you're a little burly man.
No, I have my.
You're a big burly man.
I have my chainmail stuff too.
It doesn't matter. You're a big burly man, and it just goes.
I'm like the rock. and
You're still
Jumanji.
stuck.
I'm like the rock.
I'm
and Jumanji.
throwing up. I'm throwing up constantly.
What do I do?
What's your next attack?
Fest.
You can come cut.
All right. Anyway.
You can come cut me out
I
of
use
the
my-
sticky barf with your throwing knife.
No, his ear is currently stuck to his horn. I don't
I'm
think.
like, owie.
No, it's
Owie.
pulled. The ear itself is pulled to the horn.
Yeah, I'm like,
Owie.
So you attack.
I pull out my hammer, but
You try to smack
yeah, I try to smack the boy in the forehead. I hit it.
You hit it, but There's a big but. It doesn't do to the stand what you thought.
Dude,
it
it's
would.
already 7 o'clock.
Abakio immediately feels a strong pain in his head, and it starts to bleed and it starts to bruise. But the stand is still perfectly straight up,
Why do we have to bring
still
judgment
working.
on this?
You're a minotaur in a dystopian society. I can do whatever I please. This is my game.
It's my game, dummy.
No, I'm the DM.
I'm not in your direct messages.
Put your hand on my shoulder. So, you're still stuck. You attacked Abakio, but not the stand. I'm throwing up. We can't do anything. It's all up to you.
Hold on. No.
What do you do in retaliation?
I
Your hair is terrible.
grab you and then make you throw up on everyone so they stick to the wall. Dang it.
Issue with that. My throw up isn't sticky anymore.
That would have been so good.
But it was a 7, not a 1. My throw up melts off.
What does my hair look like?
It melts off slowly, which means even though you're still stuck on the wall, you have a chance to pull out your whatever was stuck to the wall.
Your hand. Your toe.
Your hand. Your toes.
No.
All right. So with this,
Oh, my
you try to get unstuck. It works really well. You manage to get part of your leg and part of your arm unstuck.
Does that
I'm
mean
still
I can
throwing
call
up.
the dumpster rats?
1 second.
Oh.
Leone is trying to hit you, but because you have me, he can't.
Oh, there's mustard in here.
Yeah, cool.
Did you say mustard?
Monsters.
No.
All right. What do you do next?
Me?
Yes.
I call upon my god Hephaestus to make a giant smoke screen around us and then drop us to the floor. The roof.
You make the smoke screen, but you can't get through the roof.
Because I'm a fat boy.
But
You call upon the...
because you're unstuck from the wall, but you can't escape through the wall that you just got unstuck with. I'm still throwing up, but it's not as bad anymore.
Ooh.
Yes. But this chaos is attracting... You do it, Cash.
Weirdo.
Is attracting unwanted attention. Specifically from the woods. It's very faint. Very faint. But it's something. And none of us know what it is.
Ew.
So you attempt to escape the bar with all of us in tow. You're walking normally. I'm still sick but still walking. And he's walking. And we encounter the bouncer, the king and
encounter
queen.
a giant rat.
I don't care. The king and queen of hearts. God, my throat hurts. They attempt to stop us, but we push past them. What do you do to them after you guys escape? What do you both of you do? This is a tag team event. So try to coordinate.
Call upon all the birds.
I'll ride
And-
on your back as I shoot
And you
them.
call upon all the
No,
birds.
both of you are supposed to work together with
You
this.
call upon the birds, you jump on my back and make them all like torpedoes, and my horns are like, "Ee," and then we torpedo into them.
That did not work at all.
The only thing you got close to doing was getting on your back and making birds look at you.
Nice.
So I'm still here, and I pull out the Glock's cutter.
Got my Glock and my Rari.
I shoot one of them in the leg and in the chest. They go down, but they're not dead. That's going to become
Why are
important
mimics
later.
always in chest?
And we're gonna
The next one,
Why are mimics always chests?
unzips his stomach. Unzipping it
And then this
reveals someone else.
a needle blight.
No. A mechanical, almost mechanical endoskeleton. Almost mechanical. Appears with a gun right towards me.
Okay.
I am almost dead.
Pretty cool.
So I'm stuck. You guys are running away. I'm stuck on the ground with this creature above me. All of you guys seem disinterested, so we'll leave it at that.
I'm not disinterested. I'm looking at monsters because
My
I want to
throat
have
also
inspirations.
hurts. My throat also hurts.
But do we escape?
Yes.
No, we have to escape.
No, you guys escaped. I haven't escaped yet. I'll
I
just
had to
put.
check with my phone.
I'll just press pause on this real quick. This will be the end
My
of
clock
this.
and my
But it's
router.
an hour.
I know. Wait. Let's like hold it out. Stop doing that. Let's hold it out. And there's an hour. Woo!
Yay!
We'll continue the game, but not record right now.